Hi there, my name is Bill Zebedee. Yes, Zebedee is in the Bible, but although I'm amazed with how many times the name Zebedee is mentioned in the Bible and on television shows about Jesus, that's not why I created the series Jesus in the Movies and on TV. The idea started in the 1990s by my mother-in-law, Ann Thomas, as she would conduct Jesus in the Movies workshops around the world. After her passing in September 2020, the question was asked, what's going to happen with Ann's Jesus in the Movies workshop? My wife Helen and I had previously arranged to have all of Ann's materials shipped to a friend in New Brunswick, Canada. At Ann's memorial meeting, somebody had offered to continue on with the workshops, but after consideration, I decided to take on the project. My goal was to recreate what Ann had done, but in the end it turned out that I took what she had created and expanded on her good work. I wanted to create videos on a variety of topics and post them for everyone, no matter your level of religious experience and no matter what denomination you are. Before I go on, let me give you a brief background on Ann. Ann was born to Jack and Alice Walker in Yorkshire, England. Athletic for most of her life, Ann was a champion swimmer. As a matter of fact, she successfully swam the English Channel. Though she was a Congregationalist, where she would eventually meet her future husband, Barry Thomas, while attending university in Liverpool, England. At the time, neither Ann nor Barry were pleased with the direction a Congregationalist church was taking, so they started exploring alternatives, eventually settling in with the Religious Society of Friends, Quakers. Ann would become an elementary school teacher and Barry a professor at the University of Liverpool, England. Through a variety of events, Ann and Barry and their newborn daughter, Helen, would move to Ottawa, Ontario, Canada, where Barry would work for Health Canada as a research scientist, and Ann would later become the General Secretary for the Canadian Yearly Meeting. In her capacity with the Yearly Meeting, Ann would become friends with many in the ecumenical community, including current and past popes, rabbis, priests, and so on. Her knowledge of Scripture would lead her to author a number of books on Quakerism and a book on the Book of Genesis. Now for me, I was born in Guelph, Ontario, Canada, moved to Edmonton, Alberta, Canada as a child, then moved back to Guelph as an adult. I now live in Dartmouth, Nova Scotia, Canada with my wonderful wife and our family of cats. A few friends have asked me why I'm doing this series. The question more than likely comes from the fact that I'm an admitted atheist. That answer comes in two parts. I simply love movies, no matter the content or subject. The other answer is that I'm doing this to honor my mother-in-law, Ann. I'd like to thank a few people. First and foremost, of course, Ann. I'd also like to thank Barry and Helen for allowing me to take on this daunting task. I'd also like to thank my father, Wellington Zebedee II, of whom I'm named after. Dad passed in February 2021. He was a quasi-religious person, and we both agreed long ago that religion would never be a discussion for us. For a variety of reasons, Dad and I became estranged for a number of years, and when I returned to Guelph, we worked hard to deal with that. If he ended up in heaven, I'm grateful that his religious belief was fulfilled. If he ended up in the other place, well, in the end, he was my best friend, and I'm very proud to carry his name. I wish to dedicate Jesus in the Movies and on TV to both Ann Walker Thomas and my father, William Wellington Zebedee. Thank you very much. Enjoy this series.